Wind, Air, and Climate by Nicole Asher. Wind direction is where it is blowing from, not where it is blowing to. For example, if wind comes from the west, we call it a westerly wind. There are many things that we use to show wind direction. A windsock and a wind vane, also known as a weathercock, are things we can see outside to show us where the wind is coming from and heading to. Planetary winds blow year-round in the same direction. There are three different types of these: trade winds, prevailing westerlies, and polar winds. These winds are determined by air pressure and location on the Earth. When a mass is moving into a rotating system and experiences a force, that is called the Coriolis effect. This causes big storms to spin as they travel. The air curves as it moves across or above the Earth's surface. For example, a hurricane has very low pressure at the center of it, and around that center is a bunch of high pressure air that is constantly rushing towards the void in the middle, or the eye of the storm. But because of the Coriolis effect, the air rushing towards the middle is shifting off course. In the northern hemisphere, this continues to happen over and over, causing the whole thing to start to spin counterclockwise. In the southern hemisphere, the same thing happens, but in a clockwise manner. The reason why air rises and falls is all about the density and how it absorbs energy. Cold air is more dense than that of warm air. Cold air molecules absorb less energy because they are closer together. Warm air, on the other hand, is less dense and it is absorbing energy in the form of heat. Both of these things is what causes warm air to rise. The molecules are expanding and moving. As the sun heats the earth, it creates hot and cold air energy systems. This is how our climate is created, which you will hear more about on the next slide. Different types of pressure systems cause daily changes to our weather, and there are different pressure zones all throughout the world. For starters, rising air leads to low pressure at the Earth's surface, and descending air leads to high pressure at the Earth's surface. Also, air has a natural tendency to want to flow from high to low pressure. When we have a beautiful, clear, and sunny day out, it's because as that high pressure air descends, it suppresses weather development. Now on the flip side, low pressure that is heading upward, that air cools and creates clouds and precipitation. Storms are caused when deep areas of low pressure bring strong winds and rain.